The identities of the U.S. servicemen who were with Pemberton the night of Jennifer Laude's killing have been revealed. Let's get the details from Gerg Cahiles. He's reporting from Olongapo City. Hi, Gerg.
My 9 News managed to secure copies of the affidavit of the 4 U.S. servicemen that will serve as witnesses in the Jennifer Laude murder case. The 4 U.S. soldiers who affirmed the trueness of their statements before the prosecutors on October 14 are Daniel Fabian Pulido, Gerg Michael Rose, and Bennett Eringdahl, all assigned to 2nd Battalion, 9th Marines of the U.S. Marines, and Christopher Blaine Miller, the Rifle Watch night of October 11. Based on the affidavit, Pulido, Rose, and Dahl affirmed that they were with the suspect, Private First Class Joseph Scott Pemberton, on the night of October 11. They were liberty bodies that night, meaning they were together for rest and recreation. In their affidavits, the three said that they were drinking alcohol Saturday night at Ambien's nightlife bar and met some girls there. They admitted that they checked in with their girls in hotels nearby the bar. When Pulido, Rose, and Dahl met again outside the Ambien's bar, a questionable woman, quoting the affidavit, approached them looking for their friend Pemberton, who allegedly killed the woman's friend, after which they looked for Pemberton but was not able to find him. A few minutes before their curfew, they returned to SBMA to go back to their ship. They only saw Pemberton alighting a cab when they were walking towards the ship. The Laude family is disappointed after hearing that the Department of Foreign Affairs confirmed that these 4 witnesses already left the country. Laude family's lawyer, attorney Virgie Suarez, says although the presence of the 4 in today's preliminary investigation is immaterial, if the prosecution panel finds a probable cause on the murder raps filed against Pemberton, the 4 may serve as a corroborative witness to Barbie in identifying Pemberton as a person who was with Jennifer that fateful night inside the hotel room where she was found dead. Suarez says this will be a test of the Philippine government's sincerity in resolving this case by means of getting the 4 soldiers back here in the country to testify before the court if needed. Senator Chief Escudero, meanwhile, said the Department of Foreign Affairs and the Department of Justice should immediately and without delay get in touch with their counterparts and demand the attendance of the 4 witnesses. He says such demand is covered by the Visiting Force Agreement, which calls not only for respect for law, but the obligation to make available the U.S. personnel for investigative or judicial proceedings. As worded in Article 5, U.S. military authorities shall, upon formal notification by the Philippine authority and without delay, make such personnel available to those authorities in time for any investigative or judicial proceedings. Mike?
Gerg, you mentioned that the U.S. soldiers who were with Joseph Scott Pemberton, 3 of them U.S. Marines, already left the country. So now will the prosecutor's office only have to rely on their affidavits?
Yes, Mike, that's correct. The only thing that they have as of the moment are the affidavits of these 4 soldiers were with Pemberton the night of October 11. And that's the sole basis of their investigation as to the whereabouts of Pemberton that night. And also, according to our source, that in case that the prosecution needs clarifications or will raise clarificatory questions on the affidavit of these 4, it is necessary for them to be present for them to answer the questions of the panel. But as of now, the problem is these 4 people are already out of the country. And we will find out what will be the next action of the prosecution panel as to the departure of these 4 soldiers. Right?
All right, Gerg. Thank you. Gerg Cahiles reporting to us from Olongapo City.